Hey, what's up, everyone? You're here with the Pick Dawgz on the pitch. Thank you for joining us here for our long form video for Sunday. That is February 16, guys. The video that we had on Saturday was big with 17 or 18 games in it. This was a bit smaller, but still a lot of free picks, guys, for you. And we definitely appreciate you taking the time to watch this video. So leave us a comment, guys, subscribe, and hit that like button. That definitely helps us a lot as well. You know the drill about our premium picks. We'll have a bunch. I don't think there's any NBA going on. There's an All-Star break, if I'm not mistaken, this weekend.
Ah, shit. I forgot to put in my premium for
I got premiums up. But it's no, actually, when this video goes out, guys, you got about 2 hours. You got about 2 hours to get on my premiums if you want them. So
What do you have, Lillard in the 3-point?
I can't say, can I? You have to go and buy the package, Kirk, to find out.
Oh my God! Be a man of the people. Stop being a dunce.
I'll tell you what.
Why would you have
I got Mac
a
McClung
premiums
in
on
the
the
dunk
All-Star
contest.
game?
No,
I
not the
don't
All-Star
know.
game, just the
Because
Saturday
he's a
night.
degenerate.
No, there's value to be found there. I'm telling you, there's value.
Lillard 3-point.
Over 400 points in an All-Star game?
No, I've not got the game. I've got the contests tonight. It's contest tonight.
Okay.
All-Star game tomorrow.
All right. Off to the soccer that we are here to talk about. Jack, Liverpool, and Wolverhampton. Liverpool dropped a couple of points against Everton earlier this week, but this definitely feels like a great spot for them to bounce back.
Yeah, I mean, it's that simple. Wolves, they're not really scoring too much on the road this year, and they're sitting 17th. They're 2 points ahead of Ipswich. If Ipswich actually draw the game that's currently going on. So yeah, they're in a bit of trouble as well. But going to Anfield and trying to get a point, let alone a goal, is something that a lot of teams just can't do. So I'm happy to take Liverpool to win 2-0 at plus money. Maybe Liverpool win this one 1-0, 2-0. I just can't see Wolves scoring because this Liverpool defense has been rock solid for the last 3 or 4 years, especially at Anfield. So yeah, Liverpool 2-0.
And Kirk, I see that you were in agreement with Jack about this one.
Yeah, I've started doing a lot to nils. Not really my style, but it seems like this is the perfect game to take it, where it's like a 1-2-3-0 type of game. All I have to say though, not regarding this game, is Arsenal with no striker and not buying anyone in the transfer window. Whoever they face in the round of 16 in the Champions League they're gonna get destroyed by them. I mean, you can't count on this dude, Mikel Marino, to put up the double again in 15 minutes.
Yeah. I also think that Liverpool will just get the job done in this one. They don't often drop points at home, especially against a team like Wolverhampton. So Liverpool -2, -114. I think they win by at least 2 goals. Now, I honestly wouldn't be surprised if they score at least 4 or 5 goals this one. So I'm taking Liverpool -2. That's it for the EPL on Sunday. It's a small slate, guys. Suck it, Kirk. Off to La Liga, Espanyol and Bilbao are facing off. I do like Bilbao in this one. However, I think it's going to be a late winner for them if they get a win. I'm going to kick it off, guys. I'm simply going to take first step draw at plus 110. But the price is definitely good enough, Kirk, to take Bilbao on the money line.
Obviously. I just want to
Is
hear
that all you're
Jack's
going to say?
reasoning. I just want to hear Jack's reasoning because I don't understand it.
All right,
Well, I'll
go
give you
for
the
it, Jack.
reasoning. Espanyol are the 7th best team in the league at home. They've won 6 of
Congratulations.
12. They've only lost 3 in 12. You know, they've picked up some good draws along the way, and they've just beat Real Madrid at home. So if they can beat Real Madrid at home 1-0, there's no reason why they can't draw to a team like Bilbao, who on the road haven't been terrible. But, you know, as I said, you're only as good as your last game. So Espanyol on the double chance.
That's not a saying that I use.
It really is. It really is.
Definitely not a saying I use. You're not as good as your last. So City loses to Leighton, and then they play each other again. You're going to be on Leighton?
No.
Well, then logic defied.
Off to the next one, guys.
Huh?
What's your pick, buddy? Come on. It's a long form. It's long form.
Yeah, but there's games we can talk about. Well, if we're all on the same pick, I'm not going to ramble for 45 minutes. But if we disagree, we can have a conversation.
All right, let's go.
Yeah,
then.
definitely.
Well, I already told my pick. I said exactly.
Cool.
Valladolid and Sevilla. What are your thoughts about this one? You are again on the opposite sides, Kirk.
This guy's something else. They're only as good as your last game. Sevilla lost their last game. Why would I take them this game?
Oh,
Jack.
by that logic, I mean Valladolid have lost their last 4 games, so you do the math.
Your
Yeah,
math is-
look, pound for pound, these two teams, there's only one team that are leading the way. Valladolid, the bottom of the league for a reason. If you're taking Valladolid on the double chance, I guess you're the sucker.
Bruh, I'll put X amount of money.
Yeah, I'll
on-
just take more money off you. I'm already taking money off you on Friday. I'll take money off you on Saturday. I'll do it again on Sunday. Let's do it.
$100
Oh, this game?
Jesus.
easily. You're
50.
delusional if you think Sevilla's winning this game.
50.
50. See, you're delusional. You don't trust your own pick.
You already owe me 50 anyway, so let's run it.
30
Plus the 20 that you're going to lose to me today.
plus the 30 I'll win back. Then you owe me 50 after this
What
game.
30 you winning back? What 30 you winning back?
On Fulham money line.
No, this is where you're wrong. I win 30 off you on Friday. I win 20 off you on the Nottingham Forest double chance. And then you're 50 in. And then you're going to give me another 50 from this game.
All right. Anyways, let me give you the reasoning. You don't go to Valladolid and beat them. That's the reasoning. Double chance. They're gonna win this game. They're gonna win this game. I'll bet you straight up money line. Take away the draw. Screw it. Take away the draw. $50 money line. I don't even want the draw.
Sure.
I don't even want the draw. That's the pussy play. I don't want that shit.
Go for it.
They're
Knock
winning this
yourself
game
out.
1-0. 1-0.
I think both teams will score in this one. Now, if either side is gonna win, it's gonna be like 2-1 or something like that. I mean, they're just so bad defensively right now. Both of them, they just can't keep a clean sheet, and they're struggling. Uh, on paper, Sevilla is the better team. Valladolid hasn't beaten anyone in a while, so I want to say that they're due, but you don't like that either. So I'm just gonna take both teams to score at -104 in this game. The last game in the Liga that we have is between Betis and Sociedad. Sociedad coming off of a Europa League matchup, if I'm not mistaken, which they lost.
No, they won.
Am
They
I
beat
correct?
Midtjylland.
Who did they beat?
Midtjylland 2-1.
Oh, and they are playing again at home, right? Next week.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
So
usually
yeah,
how
they are
it works
clearly.
when you're on the road the game before.
Well, I didn't know they were on their own, for the love of God. Jackass. Anyways, give us your pick here, Kirk.
I'm on both teams to score. Sociedad right now, the way they're playing, they only win games by scoring more than one goal. Their 1-2-0 type of logic isn't working right now. So on the road, I think they'll have to score at least once. Betis probably will score at least once as well. So both teams to score for me here.
How about you, Jack?
Yeah, same thing. Both teams to score. The only thing that kind of scares
Not
me a bit.
consistent.
The only thing that scares me a bit is Sociedad only had 5 games in the league this season where both teams have scored, but I think this is a perfect opportunity. I wouldn't be surprised, honestly, for a player prop. Anthony scoring again, it would not shock me. The guy is like going crazy right now. So, yeah, that's a little side play.
Yeah, we all have both teams to score in this game, so there's really no need to talk about it any longer. There are some goals happening in EPL right now, guys. Fulham is up 1-0.
Unbelievable.
Idiots.
Let's go. Let's
I
keep
was,
it running.
I was waiting for that smile from Kurt.
Idiots.
City is up 1-0,
Let's go,
Bournemouth
boys.
up
We
2-0,
rock. Who's up?
and West Ham is down 1-0.
Wait, who was the third team?
Bournemouth.
Is up?
Yeah.
Is my goalie making some saves?
Wait, you had a goalie prop?
Yeah,
I think
goalie, 4+ saves.
Ramsdale
Paid
has
0.
0 saves.
What a bum.
Anyways, guys, off to Serie A, where we also have a couple of games. Fiorentina and Como. I mean, at this price that we are getting Fiorentina at -109, we just cannot pass that up. I'm taking Fiorentina on the money line. It's +101 on my book at the moment. Como is just bad right now. They are on a 3-game losing streak. They just can't defend. And all three of us, Jack, have a variation of Fiorentina in this game.
Yeah, I like Fiorentina to score in both halves here. I think against this sort of caliber of side, Fiorentina just tend to score more goals. So, yeah, they scored 2 against Lazio on the road. They scored 2 against Genoa at home. Genoa are no different to Como in my eyes, at the way both teams are looking right now. So, yeah, scoring both halves at a fantastic price, I have to say.
Kirk?
Yeah, I was gonna take both teams to score, but the price was, even though I hate Fiorentina with a passion, I think this is a place you have to take them because I'm all here about money, and that's what I'm gonna do. Take the book's money.
There you have it, guys.
Fulham, Fulham.
How about this game, Kirk? Parma and Roma. Roma, the better team on paper. They have been a little bit all over the place, but Parma at home is a decent team now. Can you see them snagging at least a point out of this match?
I don't know my picks off the top of my head. I can. I assume I have them on the double chance because that seems like the play I would take. I'm gonna say I have them both teams to score and Parma on the double chance. Is that what I have?
Yeah.
Yes.
Man, I'm just such a genius. Yeah, I just think Roma is just bum. They're buns. They're not good. And Parma, they can score. It's probably a 1-1, maybe a 2-1 Roma victory. Oh Lord, the frauds are on the other side of it again. Unbelievable. Just like the Nottingham game. It probably bit me in my back that I'm celebrating Fulham, but probably
It's 25 minutes in, buddy. Yeah, the game's 90 minutes. Let's
it
not
can
forget
only
that.
get worse. Nottingham lost 7-0. This is the one they're going to lose 7-0 or 1-7-0. That's the one they lose.
This is another game, Kirk, where you're gonna lose your money. There's no way Roma's losing this game. They are getting all 3 points out of this game. Jack, you and me are on Roma on the money line in this one.
Yeah, Roma just looks so much better on the road under Ranieri. I think it's that simple, really. I don't need to talk too much about it.
No one wants to hear
Off
you
to
talk about Roma on the money line.
what?
Either of you. No one wants to hear you talk about Roma on the money line.
Off to Bundesliga, where we have Werder and Bremen. Now, I want to say that
Fulham,
Werder
Fulham.
and Hoffenheim, sorry. It's quite disappointing from Hoffenheim that they haven't scored a goal against Union Berlin. This is actually their second game in a row, I think, that they haven't scored a goal. But I think that will change in this game against Werder on Sunday. They are a good team. They struggle with a lot of injuries, but we've seen both teams scoring in the last 6 games in this matchup, and last 7 of the last 8 have seen both teams scoring as well. So I'm taking both teams score and over 2.5 at -125. Jack, you agree?
Yeah, the trends, the stats, everything just leans to the both teams to scoring over here. So, yeah, in the same bandwagon as you here.
Third, I could potentially see Bremen winning this game. They are solid at home, way better than Hoffenheim is on the road. Is that your logic for your pick here?
My logic is I'm never taking Hoffenheim again. Even if they won 5 games in a row, I would still take Werder at home in this spot. It just seems like the perfect spot where they're going to pick up all 3 points. Even if Hoffenheim wins 5-0 and you play this game again the next day, I'm taking Werder on the money line again.
Now, for our next game, we have Eintracht and Kiel facing off. Kiel had a very fun game against Bochum. It was a 2-2 draw game. And their last, 8 games have gone over 2.5. Both teams have scored, and a lot of those games have gone over 3.5 and 4.5 as well. So there's definitely seemed to be a bit of a trend with Kiel lately, and that is goals. So I'm taking over 3.5 in this one at -103, Kirk.
Yeah, Kiel's going to score. Eintracht's going to score more. Both teams are scoring over 2.5. Unless Kiel wins this one, which I don't know. This could be a little bit of a trappy spot for Eintracht, honestly.
What do you like in this game, Jack?
I don't really like much. I really don't love my play either. Do I think it's worth I think it's pretty bang on. Like in terms of you know implied odds and what I see it hitting at. So yeah, I think Frankfurt they're very capable to score in both halves. Would I put my life on this? Absolutely not. So take it at your own peril. But yeah, if you want anything from me in this game, it's Frankfurt to score in both halves.
Now, this game between Heidenheim and Mainz could be potentially very interesting. Heidenheim also coming off of a midweek game in the Conference League, a game which they lost. If I'm not, no, they actually won that game 2-1 against Copenhagen on the road, which was a very significant win for them. And honestly, I'm already thinking that they might be in that second leg match already for the next week at home. They definitely want to go to the knockouts of the Conference League, even though it's not a glamorous competition as the Champions League or the Europa League, maybe. But I'm going to take a bit of a risk here. I feel like Mainz will get a win out of this game, Jack. So I'm going to take Mainz on the money line at plus 105.
Yeah, I actually did think about taking mines here, but I actually saw a stat that the pre-match favorite has failed to actually win the game 67% of Mainz' games this season. So yeah, if you're betting favorites in Mainz games, whether it's for Mainz or against them, you're definitely down money this season, and I don't really want to go anywhere near that. What I do like is the goals here. I think both teams are very capable of scoring. Heidenheim at home, they play their best football at home, and they're on a bit of a scoring streak as well right now. They've scored in their last 4 games, if I'm not mistaken. And mine's they always tend to get a chance and a solid chance at goal. I see them scoring. So, yeah, over 2.5 here. Don't mind the both teams to score, but I just think over 2.5 is better value.
What do you like in this game, Kirk?
Heidenheim on the double chance. They're trying to avoid relegation, coming off a big win at home. I think it's a perfect spot. I'm not even gonna. I thought both of you would be on mine, but I'm glad one of you had decided to look at the Jack stats and go the other way.
I guess we'll see. That's it for Bundesliga on Sunday, guys. We have a few more games to talk about, and all three of those are in the French League One. The first one being between Montpellier and Lyon. Uh, Montpellier just not a great team, and they had a decent spell a while ago where they had a few decent results, couple of draws or something like that, couple of wins. But now again, Kirk, they are on a two-game losing streak. Not only they lost 2 games, they haven't scored a goal in those 2 games, which is definitely embarrassing. But Lyon on the road is also not a great defensive team, and there's a chance for Montpellier to at least get to the scoreboard in this game.
Yeah. Can you switch to graphics, please, Mister Goron?
Why?
Because I don't know what I have in this game. This is a game I could care less. Oh, interesting. Actually, that's interesting. Now let me think behind my reasoning behind this pick. Yeah. If I had to guess, I was thinking 2-1 Lyon in this game.
This was the jet lag pick.
This was the pick I don't give a shit about this game pick. I don't know. I really don't. You guys can go. I don't know.
Jack?
Yeah, that Lyon are just a better team. I think there's no disputing that. Montpellier, they have been losing at halftime, and then losing at full time in half of their league games this season. So, if you give me plus 150 on Lyon halftime, full time, I will take it.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with goals. Both teams to score an over 2.5, minus 122. There's just no way Montpellier keeps a clean sheet, but they simply have to get going in that attack again. And like I said, Lyon's defense on the road is not great at all. For our next game, we have Le Havre and Nice facing off. And if you don't know Kirk's pick, You really are not following us that carefully. So, Kirk, give us your pick.
How in the world is Nice priced minus 160 in this game? I just don't understand that. I really don't. Um, Mahavra has to get something out of this game. It's that simple. If they don't, I might have to be watching second division French Uber Eats League next.
Just sorry. Omar Marmoush scored a hat trick in 33 minutes for City.
Wow.
And that's why I
It's
took them as a premium. And whoever bought them, which is about 500 of you, you're all eating well today. Especially once both of them becomes 2-2.
Hey, let's not get hasty. This is City we are talking about.
They're not losing
They
this.
could still drop points.
Is it 3-0?
Yeah.
Oh, it's a cakewalk. Anyways, La Havre has to get something out of this game. Otherwise, I'll be literally subscribing to Second Network French to watch this team next season. And Nice should not be this. Nice should not be priced like this. They really shouldn't. They're not that good of a team. So La Havre on the double chance at home in the game they need something out of. Plus money. Oh Lord, the book must have been drunk doing this one.
I am gonna take the cards in this one. Over four cards is at minus 120. I think this is gonna be a bit of a choppy game. Nice, I don't know. Maybe they should be favorites. Maybe not as big as they are right now. They are in the top three, if I'm not mistaken, top four or something like that. So they are the better team. But then again, on the road against this struggling Le Havre team that needs points out of this game, maybe not as big favorites. Jack, what do you like?
Both teams to score is what I like. Yeah, as Kirk kind of hinted on, if you're the Havre, you have to be picking up points now, otherwise you are going down. It's that simple. They have been scoring a decent amount, I guess. They're not averaging a goal a game over the course of this whole season. But yeah, I think Nice's defense, can I trust them? Not really. Their home defense is much better than their road defense. They've conceded double the amount of goals on the road that they have at home. So, yeah, I think both teams score in this one.
The last game of the video is between Rennes and Lille, another matchup in the French Ligue 1. Rennes is balling right now, guys. They are on a two-game winning streak. They look completely different team than they were for pretty much the entire season so far. They've kept a couple of clean sheets, while Lille on the other side has been garbage lately. They got knocked out of the French Cup by a lower division team after a penalty shootout. Then they lost at home to Le Havre 2-1, which was another disappointing result from them. And as a matter of fact, they've conceded at least a goal in each of their last, 8 games in a row or something like that. So I don't know what the book's reasoning is for the over 2.5 to be at minus 102 or plus 100 or whatever, but I'll take the over in this game, Jack.
Yeah, they were in a really weird spot right now. They lost to Dunkirk in the cup on penalties, and they actually played most of their first team. So that's a disaster. And then, of course, they lose to the Havre, the same result, 2-1 at home. So I'm just going to go with the over here. They're clearly not defending well, but they're still managing to score. So the over is the only play for me in this one.
So, Kirk, for your pick to hit, we are expecting a high-scoring
It's
draw.
2-2, right?
You might be expecting one. I'm not. I'm expecting a 1-1 draw. I don't think these teams get near 3-4 goals.
1-1 is very near.
Not near 3 or 4 for 2-2. Yeah, in my head, there's always two teams that are the same in each league. In my head, these are the two teams that are the same exact team in the French league. And in what's it called? The bum league, it's Brighton and Brentford. In Serie A, it's there's so many of them: Genoa, Torino, Cagliari, Hellas Verona. I mean, the list just goes on in that league. And then, well, I don't even know where it is in La Liga. It'll come up.
Verona.
No, they're like no other. They like to lose money. They're like no other. Can't believe they lost that game 2-1 with 0.17 expected for Getafe when they had those unbelievable. Anyways, when two teams are the same in my head, I like to go down the middle. Draw plus 220.
Well, you see, you can't believe that Getafe scored 2 goals. Jack and I believed it.
Well, I mean, exactly what I'm saying. You guys believed it.
Yeah. That's it for this video, guys. Thank you for joining us. We have some action on Monday, a couple of games, I think, and then Tuesday, Wednesday, Champions League once again, second legs. It's gonna be intense. It's gonna be fun, and we'll see who gets knocked out and who goes ahead. Um,
City, Bruges, money line, or City, Bruges, both to qualify for the next round. Parlay it, easy money.
City.
Yep, plus 470. You kidding me? That's value. Yeah. Fulham probably conceded. Look how happy he is. Look how happy he is.
Not so confident now, are we, buddy? 1-1.
Oh, I'm confident. I had both teams to score and Fulham. I upgraded my pick, so I needed Nottingham to do something.
Wait, which pick did I upgrade?
I don't know. I'm not keeping track of your upgrades.
I've done it only once.
Exactly.
Anyways, guys, that's it. Have a great day, and we'll see you soon.
VAR, no goal.